Guys, I think this is it. I think this is the last year I ever stay in hostel.
How do you know you may be aging out of hostels as a backpacker or solo traveler, and how do you go through this process while preserving your style of travel? Because I'm 32, I still like staying in hostels, but I've been doing it on and off for over 10 years at this point, and I am not staying in a mixed dorm bunk room with 15 people. Half of them are, or snoring or alarms going off. I don't like doing that. So here is my process as someone who I like the social element of hostels. I enjoy that aspect of it. I don't want to just stay in hotels the whole time because I don't think I'll meet as many people. I love meeting people and connecting and being able to meet like-minded travelers. So here's what I do. Number one, when I'm searching for hostels to stay in, there are a few filters. I don't just pop up to the first hostel like we all did when we were 19, right? A few filters I look at. Number one, does the hostel have private rooms? If I can afford the private room, I'm absolutely staying in the private room. And if there's not a private room, I am looking for a 4-bed female dorm with curtains. And even if I book the dorm for a couple nights, I will immediately need to stay in a private room after that. I cannot do big dorms with people for long term anymore. I just can't. And the only times that I will book a hostel with a dorm is if like it's the only real option in that area, or it's like a place I've heard really, really good things about. Like there's a few hostels I stayed in recently, or like over the next past year or whatever. I stayed at like Sunset Surfville in El Salvador was dorms only. And then Skadra Hostel in Albania was dorms only. But I'd heard such good things about those hostels that I like planned private so I could stay in the dorm there. And I don't regret either of them. I met amazing people at both. So sometimes it can be worth it. But if you're going to do the bunk, then you need to plan a private experience, whether it's you get an Airbnb for a few nights, you go stay at a hotel for a few nights to decompress. That is the early 30s hostel traveler trick. I also on Hostelworld will look at the reviews of a hostel, and on Hostelworld you can see people's ages. If every single review is from someone 18 to 22, I'm not staying there. But if it's a mix, it's all 18 to 22, 27, 35, whatever, fine, totally fine. I will stay there. But I look at that, and then I also just search the place on TikTok and try to like suss the vibe of the crowd. And if it is somewhere where everyone is just like blackout the whole time, that's not what I want to do. But if it's the kind of place it's like we do yoga class and we do cooking class and we do this, I'm coming. I'm staying there because there are a lot of hostels. I mean, there's a hostel in Brazil, in Rio, that is designed for 30 plus travelers now. So there are these kind of places. I stayed in a place called in Guadalajara, Mexico, called Casa Sabina, which was incredible. Such a cute place. So there are hostels that are. It's not like, okay, am I staying at the like Banana Monkey Youth Hostel where I will see things I can never unsee, or am I staying at the Marriott? There's a middle ground, and just a little bit of research helps you find it. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean, that feeling of like, oh, I'm aging out of this. I don't know if I necessarily want this anymore, but I still want to be a social backpacker traveler. That is my approach.